Boys Club.
Is it called Boys Club because my apartment looks like a boy lives in it?
I wouldn't say a boy lives in it. I would say a boy is kidnapped somewhere in here.
Boys Club.
We're everything. We're true crime. We're World Star Hip Hop.
World Star Hip Hop. We're Netflix reviews.
Stories of the day.
Boys Club.
Listen.
Yeah, do it. We're on iTunes. We're on Spotify. I think. No, we're not. And on Google Play. Nobody gives a shit.
Boys Club.
Boys Club Podcast. Now with 90% more sound clips of black people.
Boys Club.
Touch me, and I'll sue.
Here at Intoxicated Reviews, we intellectually dissect the art of cinema, scene by scene. Here's some clips.
All he is, it's just a fucking big wooden doll full of cum, chasing kids around.
You look up guys who poop in a bag. Because I think that's where you'll find them. Because he is hurt.
It's probably just in your search history anyway, isn't it?
This movie fucking blows.
So don't forget to subscribe to Intoxicated Reviews on all places you find podcasts. Except Spotify. We're working on it.
Do not take product if you are hypersensitive.
It's hard to see. Am I the only blind person? I'm just very blind.
I'm pretty blind. What's your glasses prescription?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, you both wear glasses. Have you ever thought about contacts?
No.
I want to get a laser eye one day.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have laser eyes.
The surgery that gives you...
yeah, laser vision so I can play with my cats.
I would love to get... It terrifies me, the concept.
Yeah, your eyes have to stop changing.
Yeah.
Which bothers me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, every single time I go to the eye doctor, they're like, yep, it's getting worse.
Yeah, same.
Getting worse. It's always getting... And I'm just really bad with eye care.
Yeah.
Like, I slept with my contacts in recently.
Ooh.
And it
I don't have contact. I don't know. Is that bad?
It is, apparently. I've been doing it for quite a bit, but this time I woke up with a swollen eyelid. Like... Really, like, you know when sometimes, like, your eyelid's swollen and you're like, yeah, it's just a little swollen.
Yeah.
This was like, my eye was only half open. I looked like an ogre.
Like you got punched or something?
Yes, that's what it looked like. And so, call the nurse, like the 811. Don't fucking call those bitches. They don't know what they're talking about.
No, I don't like 811.
They truly don't, because she was like, she asked me all these questions. She's like, is it red? Does it hurt? Is it pussing? Can you see okay? I was like, no, literally, like, it's just swollen. Like, there's no pain, anything. She's like, you need to see a doctor right away.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
And so
I've never heard of 811.
It was the day before Canada Day. It was a Sunday. All the walk-ins decided to close early because it was like the long weekend or whatever.
Sure.
People aren't sick.
Yeah, because like I went, Google said Joe Howe was open till 5. It was 3. So I went. And then they're like, oh no, we're closed till tomorrow. And I was just like, oh, so you just decided to close?
Yeah, it's not fair.
You just decided
It's an
to
essential
close.
service.
Yeah, so then I went to the fucking emergency room. Because like she was a nurse and she said, see a doctor right away.
If the Irving across the street from me has to stay open,
then doctors should have to stay open.
Yeah, what do they think? They're better?
Yeah.
Than Irving employees?
So...
Gas attendants?
I spent 3 hours at Emerge, only, like, I had, like, the doctor flipped my eyelaid, like, he, you know, like,
Yikes.
I don't know, have you guys ever had that done in an eye test, where they flip it?
Oh.
It's actually fine, if you just
is it like,
don't really think about it.
Is it like when kids in school would, like, flip both eyelids?
Yes!
Open? Yeah, I never liked those, I never liked that.
That's exactly what it is. What
made
just
me
happened?
uncomfortable.
Is this a mini version of us? Okay, there's a mini version of us over
Sick.
there. There's this game I found called Will You Press the Button, which is Moral Dilemmas,
yeah, I like
which I thought we
those.
could play
Yeah,
at some point.
For sure.
But yeah, no, eye stuff is pretty brutal. And then so I went through all that, spent the day in emergency, lost a whole day, because it was the day before my Canada Day live stream.
Yeah.
And I had to clean and prep
Had to
for
prep,
that.
yeah.
And I was like, I lost a whole day. Had to do all my errands at like 9 p.m. or something.
Ooh.
Like running around, getting stuff at Walmart and like.
Real last minute.
it was pretty brutal. And then like during the live stream, I was just like, I'm not prepared for this, guys. This is a train wreck. Sorry. Like, I really should have just canceled the live stream, but
No.
you know, I'm not a quitter.
Exactly.
I don't let a puffy eye stop me. But yeah,
Me
no.
either. Never
Have you guys had any eye injuries ever?
No. Pink eye.
Oh, I've had that a bunch.
Yeah.
Which people are like, oh, you put poop in your eye. And I'm like, no, I don't mean to.
That's exactly what I did. Have you?
No, I have never had any eye injuries. I did have really bad allergies growing up, so my eyes would always be like swollen or like super red, and I had to get eye drops a lot. But
Yeah.
never any eye injuries.
Hate eye drops.
And that's what people told me when I said that my eyelid was swollen. They're like, just go get some allergy drops. And like, in retrospect, should have listened to those people. Because literally, when I was waiting at the hospital, I was kind of falling asleep, like with my head like this, like in my eye, like putting pressure on it. And when I left the hospital, I was like, it's already less swollen than it was before.
Yeah.
I just had to wait. I just had to chill.
Time.
Time.
The greatest medicine.
The greatest medicine and my biggest currency in life. I just don't seem to have enough of it. But let's start, like, here. Actually, let's everyone shift down a bit. There we go.
We're all in the apartment now, baby.
Look at this.
Oh, baby.
Look at all that red.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? You'll get this fucking going. Welcome back, everybody, to the Intoxicated Podcast.
Yeah. The show with hot questions, even hotter wings.
And even hotter guys. Wee
Oh,
wee wee.
Well, we pride ourselves on being the most attractive comedy duo in the north end of Halifax.
That's what you pride yourself on?
And I mean, at least second or third.
Top.
What are the other comedy
3
duos in the city?
Just us.
I mean, you could count Robbie and Dan.
Yeah.
I don't think, I would disagree.
In the sense that they host a show together, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
But they don't do...
There's Adam and Lindsay. They count as a comedy duo in my books.
And they're...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They're way more professional than we are.
And way more attractive.
Yes.
They are. I have yet to see a show by them. So
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I went to when Nick Nemerov came. That one was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, that fucking week was so crazy for me. There was so much going on. Like, and I think I had to choose between... Oh, no, it was Travis's birthday show that I went to instead of at Beerley's.
We were bad friends that day.
Oh, you're thinking of the day a couple days before his birthday.
Oh, yeah,
where
that
we
too.
at Snigley's. I'm very drunken. There's nothing more interesting to me than when someone gets broken up with and like having their friends just rally around them and just like, you are the most important person in the world right now. Like you cannot leave our sight.
It's beautiful.
It's a great feeling. But we are here with 2 guests today. I'm so excited. We have Kyle Barnet.
2 guests.
Kyle Barnet is here. You might recognize him from comedy live stream number 3 or 4. I don't remember. You were on one of the live streams.
I was on one of them.
You were on the one with the Death Star in the background.
Oh, yes, by my request.
And returning guest, Brandon Michael. Welcome. And I was just telling them before the mics turned on that Brandon was the first local comedian that I ever had on the podcast. Because
history.
I had Heidi Brander on before you.
Yes.
But I wouldn't really consider her local. She's, I guess, maritime, Canadian.
Yeah,
where's she based out of?
Not really Halifax
but
local.
she lives in Toronto now.
So you were the first.
Big smoke.
You were the first of the Halifax comedy scene to do. You started what has now become an epidemic.
Yeah, I think of myself as a pioneer in a lot of ways.
Yes. Oh my god, you just like this girl you don't know. Like we didn't even meet before we recorded.
No.
Which is crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. Cuz now I kind of like to suss people out.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Not that like you weren't worth sussing out, but I was just like, "Oh, a comedian wants to come on. I'll say yes." Like I was just very like excited that someone who wasn't a friend of mine wanted to come on my show.
Biggest mistake you ever made.
Because now I'm like, well, now I like to see stand up or like meet them at least once. Yeah. I think before I can invite them into this madness.
Yeah, and now it's good because you know most like You know most of it.
I know
I'd say.
most, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I don't know them personally, I know
At least
of
familiar
them.
with
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's more people, and I'm so stoked to have, because this is kind of a long time coming. I've been trying to get you guys
I
on here
know.
for a while,
Mm.
but you've been busy doing some sketches.
Kyle works nights.
And I work I work a lot of nights.
A lot
I
of
don't-
nights.
Sometimes I'll have day shifts, but
Do you like that?
yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't like waking up super early, so that's good. But it does. I do have to like make sure I book off stand up specifically.
Oh, right. That would be a huge pain in the butt then.
That's all good.
Competing with Showtime. But I mean, at least you're working and making money. Things could be worse.
Yes.
You know? I hate being
Comedy.
that fucking person who
Yeah.
says things can be worse. But
Things
it's
could
true.
be worse.
We could
though.
all be dead or
Yeah.
homeless.
Yeah.
So
Something like it
but
might
you're
go
both
that way.
working guys who do comedy as
Yeah.
well. And you're
Yeah.
also doing this YouTube sketch stuff, which is a whole
Yeah.
other element.
That's absolute buffoonery at its finest.
Yeah, that's. It's not like.
It is crazy bullshit, and the fact that anyone likes our sketches is a miracle. 'Cause
Yeah.
we just do them for ourselves.
Well, that's
Pretty
what
much.
I wanted to pick your brains about this because if you think about the Halifax comedy scene, you have the stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
You have Hello City Improv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is an improv team. I have yet to see any of their stuff either, but
They're great.
I'd like to check
I'd like
them
to
out.
go check them out, but I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time. It's, you know.
My buddy
there's no
Liam
time.
runs that, and he's a super cool dude.
Yeah. But there's no one really else doing like YouTube online web sketches other than you, right?
Not really.
Not at the moment.
So-
There was like, because obviously there was Picnic Face, which was huge, but
Yeah, it was massive back in the day. But what inspired you both to start doing this? Because it's Brandon and Kyle are famous.
yeah.
Is the name. And so it's you guys are kind of the running the helm,
Yeah.
but you bring other people on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bring people like Jim and Joe in to do like guest spots on our show sometimes, but it's mostly just us.
Yeah, I think it came out of like, there's just some ideas that I think are funny, and it's just like they're not right for a stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the big motivations for me to do it, is because I think you have to like respect what's a good joke for a stage, what's a good joke for a sketch, what's a
Yeah.
good joke for even like a Facebook status or something.
That's very true. There's like various levels.
You'd be
Yeah.
surprised how many of our Facebook statuses become jokes.
Yeah.
Do they though?
Yeah.
Do they ever?
A couple of them, yeah. Definitely
Yeah,
a couple like
I've done
my-
that.
Not
jokes.
intentionally, maybe.
No, super intentionally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll like use a Facebook status as a test to see if a joke is funny or not.
Oh,
And
it's
if people like
work-
it, I'll be like, yeah, I could probably do that on stage.
Yeah, why not? Because some people use it as the last resort.
Yeah.
Like some people use Facebook as if it's not good enough for all these other things, I'll put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I kind of like your approach more because it is you're exposing yourself to a bigger sample size
Sure, yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah. I think that's spot on.
Yeah, yeah. Good old social media. But you guys have a good social media game because you're always posting and you actually promote your shows, which is great.
I deleted my Facebook like maybe a year and a half ago, so I lost like
Did you?
everyone. Yeah, well, like maybe 2 years ago, and I lost like everyone. Now I only have like 300 friends or something, which sucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I just had too many. I had like over 1,000, and I was like, I don't know most of these people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I deleted it, and I was like, I'm only gonna add people I care about. And then
Yeah.
that still kind of escaped me. There's people on there that I don't care about.
But
at
as
all.
comedians, it's tricky because, well, I always see people who start like business pages,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I always like wonder where that decision comes in, I guess, to like start a business page. Because you must
Yeah.
get people adding you that like just have seen your shows and then they add you as a friend.
I don't think I've had any, like, I've had comics add me after shows, but I've never had any, like, real people at all.
No.
I think I've had
I'll get, like,
one. I've had one person add me.
Okay.
And actually, they added you too.
Who is this?
I don't know if we should say their name.
Oh, damn.
I can bleep it.
Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey didn't.
You know why I said that? I mostly just want to put a black Because now that we're doing video, I can actually visualize the bleeps.
I'll get Instagram followers sometimes, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, social media, it's a weird, well, especially with comedy, because y'all are like, you know, you have to be promoting yourself.
Yeah.
Is the weird thing about it.
I had like a big purge of social media before I started doing comedy. So that probably wasn't the best way, because now I don't have random people, right? I deleted Facebook. I also deleted Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. I don't really use anything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Twitter's kind of, I have a love-hate relationship with Twitter. I do feel like it's a fun place to throw things.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't want, like Facebook, I find it just elicits so many comments and fights.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's definitely a safe space from like baby boomers.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have like your most out of touch friend on Facebook saying ridiculous things.
That reminds me of when I started getting into streaming, and I started streaming to my personal Facebook, which I thought was great because, you know, people like you would hop in.
Yeah.
Like it kind of, like if you post a link on YouTube and you're streaming, people might just scroll by it. But like with the personal Facebook Live, like people are like, oh, what's going on? And they pop in. So it's good. But, and then people want to share it. So I make it public. But then it exposes that Facebook Live to like all my relatives that I don't necessarily want seeing that. And after Kathleen McGee recorded with me, we were hammered. We drank a quart of vodka.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Like a whole quart of Blue Lobster vodka. Thank you, Blue Lobster, for the vodka. But we were recording and drunk and put behind us in the background a picture of a butt in a bathing suit with cellulite.
Okay.
And my aunt from Antigonish definitely popped into the stream at one point.
Great.
And I was like, oh, good thing I don't go home much because I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah. How about like your closer family? Like, do they?
I try to, like with the live
cool
streams
with
in particular, I'd rather them not see it.
I guess you have no control over it.
I'd rather them not, but I can't stop them,
Yeah.
I guess is the thing. But if I knew they were watching, I think I would try to tone it down. Like subconsciously maybe?
Yeah, definitely. I could see that.
I don't know. But how do you guys feel? Like, have you guys ever had family check out your comedy shows or anything like that?
Yeah.
Or your sketches, but like they're fairly safe.
Yeah.
In terms of offensiveness or anything like.
I did a show about a year ago, and like half my family showed up to it. It was weird.
Holy crap!
It was really weird and surreal.
Yeah, I actually had a really funny experience recently when I was I can't remember who it was that went up before me, or it was Brittany. Brittany, and Brittany was hosting, and she did a whole thing about like sucking dick.
Yeah.
And then brought me up, and she was like, "This next guy, I don't know if he sucks dick." And then I went on stage, and the first thing I said was, "Yeah, I suck dick," but my grandmother was in the audience with my parents. I mean,
and did you know?
Yeah, I knew
when you went up.
Yeah.
So what's the mental gymnastics going on in your mind in that situation? Do you just kind of go fuck it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
just
fuck
like,
it, I just got to do it.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't think. I also know. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna be bothered by this. They're pretty easy. I know my parents wouldn't be bothered, but I was fairly certain that my grandmother wouldn't be, and she wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
That's bitchin'. You must have a cool grandma.
Yeah, she's the best.
Aww.
She's super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I only knew one of my grandmothers, and then she died. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly what you want to hear on a podcast about comedy.
I know, right? Dead relatives.
Death.
Oh, the bell is so far. We need to bring the bell closer to us. So another thing, we are actually, me and Kyle are both drinking some
Blue Lobster vodka. What an amazing drink.
I've got a White Russian in here.
But it's
and by White Russian, I mean milk.
It's actually a very important question right now. What are you drinking from McDonald's, Brandon?
Coca-Cola.
Okay. Is that your go-to at McDonald's?
Or ginger ale.
Blech.
I like ginger ale a lot. I drink a lot of ginger ale.
It's actually like I only drink it when I have an upset stomach, which is weird.
Yeah. I also drink a lot of iced coffee.
Ooh. Okay. I have a rant about iced coffees. I think most places put way too much sugar
Yeah, I agree with
and
that.
cream in their iced coffee. Now I've perfected it to I only want half a pump of cream and nothing else in my iced coffee.
Is that like a darker taste? I like the best iced coffee I ever had was I can't remember the name of the place, but it's right beside Daryl's. It's like a little
Oh yeah.
The
Narrow?
espresso place?
Is it
Yes.
Narrow?
Yep.
Yeah,
Narrows
that
or
was
something like
it was just like a black iced coffee and it was so good.
I like to taste the coffee in my coffee,
Yeah.
so that's why I hate Tim
And not
Hortons.
just water.
Yeah, not just water or milk,
Yeah.
which is what Tim's is. Like, if you just get a regular iced coffee at Tim's, blah.
Milk is so nasty to
Even
begin with.
McDonald's, which I like. I think McDonald's has the best coffee out of any fast food place, personally. But
I don't drink hot coffee.
no.
Very rarely. If I do, I just drink it black.
What about you? Are you a
I
caffeine,
didn't drink
caffeine
coffee
guy?
for a while. I will drink just black coffee after black coffee if it's put in front of me.
That's good. And
Love black coffee.
most diets, like if you ever want to go on a diet, which we were talking about before, like keto, like you can drink as much black coffee as you want on keto, which is fucking great. I think that's the best way to do it because you could just get coffee anywhere you want and you wouldn't have to like worry about customizing it to like
Yeah.
suit your needs kind of
Yeah.
thing.
All right, Coffee Talk Live. We're taking callers.
We didn't even address where we
How do
are.
you like your coffee? Call in.
Hello. I heard there was a coffee.
You're on air.
Hi.
We're talking. It's Coffee Talk
This would be
with.
great for the video people.
How do you like your coffee, caller?
I like my coffee. This is Coffee Talk, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought this was Fish Talk.
Oh God. Ew.
How do you like your fish?
Just
Steam.
straight out of the water. Can you not talk along with the goddamn phone, Brandon?
Also, there's so many sounds outside that I know are gonna pick up, and that's so
okay.
annoying.
That's
But I can't.
City living,
But
baby.
I can't close the windows because it's literally 1,000 degrees in
No.
this apartment.
Yeah. I live right by like the ambulance depot in the North End.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get sad when you hear an ambulance and just think someone could be dying?
No.
No, I'm happy because
I'm more annoyed than anything.
I'm more happy because I know that those people are getting work.
I thought you were gonna say getting help.
No,
You mean the people driving the ambulance?
no,
are
yeah,
getting-
no. I'm happy for the ambulance drivers,
okay, yeah.
medics, paramedics. You know, I think they'd be like, oh, they're getting work.
Yeah, because they work on commission, right?
Yeah.
They work like I don't know how their shifts would work, but wouldn't they work just a regular shifts and just be on call? Like you just have to be somewhere,
That's a good question. I
like a
actually don't
fireman
know.
kind of thing.
Yeah, is there like firemen have like those firehouses?
Yeah.
They're like a paramedic house.
Yeah, which I've learned are not as sexy as the movies make them out to be. I have a fireman friend who told me that.
My cousin's a firefighter. I should ask him about
Be a scary job.
if it's sexy.
Do you guys have any big fears in your life? Like anything you're really scared of, like heights or like fire, water?
I mean, I don't like snakes and spiders.
Ooh.
Snakes, spiders.
Any like what about bugs in general?
Bugs themselves don't bother me that much. Like an ant or something, or like.
There's like downtown Halifax has a lot of huge ass ants.
I am terrified of ants. Yeah,
Terrified?
Just some about colonization that really spooks me.
One thing I will say though, I feel less bad killing them. I don't know why.
Well, there's millions of them. They're not going extinct.
Even if they did, honestly, I think people are too hyped up about bees. I'm kidding.
You know what I say? Fuck bees. Fuck
I do
them.
hate bees.
I hate them.
They're scary.
I don't care what other people say. And actually, in this apartment, weirdly enough, I have this weird wasp problem, where wasps will just show up in my apartment.
Ooh.
And I have screens in my windows. Yeah, no,
You should make honey and leave.
no, it's
Wasps
really
make
weird.
honey, right?
Every
Okay,
now and
good.
then
It's
I'll
all-
find one inside, and I'm like, I don't know how it got in because there's screens in my windows, and I guess I occasionally open my balcony door, but like it's
That's
very
probably
very
it.
weird. They're just walking in like they own the place.
Yeah.
Like Robbie Vino.
Contributing nothing to the rent.
Robbie, when he came over, came in via the balcony.
Really? How do you know this was your balcony?
So like I'll show you after this, but like if you look outside, it's very close to the walkway.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah, you would have walked by, and it's very easily like
identifiable.
Like in a zombie apocalypse, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because it's right by the walkway. The zombies could just hop on and come in.
Better hope that never happens.
I kind of hope it does.
How do you think you'd last in a zombie
That's actually
apocalypse?
a really good question. I would not last long.
Yeah, 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Do you have like a strategy? Do you guys have a strategy at all?
I just run fast.
Run fast.
Stay high up, I would think.
Stay high up. Stay hydrated. I would imagine is important.
Hydrated
Carry lots of water.
and high on weed at all times.
Oh, that'd be terrifying. I'd be so paranoid. Oh my god.
I don't know if I'd rather be super stoned or super drunk in a zombie apocalyptic situation.
Ecstasy. I want to be on a ton of ecstasy.
I want to be on so much LSD.
That you just think it's a trip.
Yeah.
I have never done ecstasy.
Me either. Oddly enough.
I don't know. I have no interest in taking any sort of pills
Yeah, it kind of
or
freaks me out.
powders or anything like that.
Anything that makes me hallucinate, hard no.
I would like to do it if I knew that there was no ramifications. If I knew that I wasn't gonna if I could guarantee that I was gonna be safe,
right,
and not gonna have a bad time. But
do it.
Yeah. But the risk is there, so it's just too scary.
It's just weird enough being in my own head. I don't know if I need drugs.
Yeah.
Fucking with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've had too many nights where I'm just start thinking about space, and the fact that we're all just kind of wobbling around in space freaks me out.
I start thinking about something that I said to someone 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, they hate me.
Oh, we talked about this on your first episode about
Yeah.
anxiety and stuff.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time.
In comedy, especially, it's interesting to me how people deal with that.
Yeah.
Where it's if you're feeling anxious, you can't stop anxiety. It just friggin' happens.
Yeah.
So if you get anxious and you have a show,
yeah,
how the heck do you pull yourself out of it to go on stage is my big question.
A lot of dry heaving beforehand, usually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. But nothing comes up ever.
Nope.
Oh no.
I've had panic attacks on stage.
On stage, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, not severe, severe, but I've definitely been out there and kind of feel it, and yeah,
that would be terrifying.
Yeah, it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Do you guys ever feel like your sets are kind of like a musician's set list? You're just check.
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, everything has to go in a specific order for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With you in particular, I would think order would be important.
Yeah.
Whereas other people can probably hop around a bit.
Yeah, I freak out if I don't have if I don't write it down beforehand, right?
Right.
Everything that I want to do, it freaks me out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I've only tried to do it once where I went up without anything, and I did 3 minutes, and I was like, how long have I been up here? I'm going, everyone. And then it was at High Life, and Rick was in a different room.
Oh.
So I said, I was like, all right, guys, I'm done, and then didn't see Rick, so I guess I'll keep going. That was horrible.
That's something I always think about with comedy is the light and
yeah,
when you're done kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've always wondered about that, and I'll never forget the first time at Gus's where I finally saw the light.
Yeah,
and I was like, I saw it. I get so excited.
Yeah, the light's so intimidating, especially because you always hear, "Don't go over your time, don't go over your time, don't go over your time."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always under.
Yeah, and I imagine with a first time set, it's probably you're up there a minute and you're like, okay, that's it, folks.
Yeah.
Done. You just want to get it the heck over with, right? Maybe. Maybe
Kinda.
not.
When you're, I would think, especially when you're new.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Kyle? What was your first time like?
Oh, yeah, that's actually a good question because
My
you've yet to do
first
Intoxicated. Yeah, what was your first set?
It was at Oasis about 5 years ago.
Oasis.
Some friends of mine had like a weird alt trivia show where comedians would go up between each round, and I did it for the first time there. Nothing special about that store, just
Really?
nothing of note. Nope.
Was it reinforcing to you that you wanted to keep doing comedy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it didn't go that's what I always wonder is like if your first set goes absolutely terrible, does it deter you, or do you just use it as a
Yeah,
use
I don't
it
know.
as to get better kind of thing?
The thing is, mine went pretty well, because it was just like in front of like weird hipsters that can like laugh at everything. So
Right.
so it went really well, and all I just remember thinking is like, oh, I'm gonna do this like 100,000 more times.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's really good to hear. Yeah, it's really fucking cool to be in the audience for someone's first set.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure for what's his name, Jack
Power.
Yeah.
Bauer.
I think I saw. I'm pretty sure I saw his first set, maybe, or maybe one of his first.
Yeah.
He's like really new, isn't he? Like fairly new.
Yeah,
Probably 4 months or something.
Yeah, 4 months. Or
Okay,
so,
that
so
makes
yeah,
that
he's
makes
pretty
sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I think when I was at Gus's, and I think he had to deal with a heckler during his first set.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was the guy in the
wheelchair. Yeah,
who was drunk? Question mark? I don't know. I'm gonna assume.
I would
drunk?
think so. He was either drunk or like bad at speaking.
Yeah, not great.
He was slurring and like. Were you there that night?
No, I don't think so.
I'll never forget it.
Oh yeah.
Because that was the first time I saw Kirsten Finch's set too.
Ah yes.
Okay.
And she made a comment to him and it just killed me.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember that too.
She just didn't miss a beat with like talking to this guy. And that's something like as a first timer, wow, you cannot plan that shit. Like
No.
not only a heckler, but like a very drunk one who yells.
And is in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
Like,
kicked out
There's
during your
nothing-
set.
There's nothing you can say.
No, that's like
Have you guys ever had any bad like anything that sticks out as like
a really bad
a
heckle.
horror story, heckler, really bad situation?
I've dealt with drunk people at Yak X, but that's pretty much it.
How do you deal with them?
I just pretend that they're my dad or something. And people will laugh. Yeah.
I've only had like 2 stand out. Neither one of them were like particularly like big interactions. Just like 2 comments. One time I completely bombed, and then a guy just went, "You tried," which was like I couldn't even be mad at.
That's like constructive heckling.
Yeah, like, you tried, and I was like, "You're right."
It's like a participation medal.
Yeah, another time I said something about myself being stupid, and a girl was just like, "Yeah, not surprising."
Oh, Jesus. What a bitch.
Yeah, she was right.
See, it's always interesting to me when women heckle. Because I always assume it's more so males than females. But then you get the drunk girl. I think the drunk like girl out with her friends would be probably a common heckler.
The worst heckle I've ever seen. I didn't like experience it really, but one of the worst ones was at Yuck Yucks, and it was this group of people from Ontario, and they were all correctional officers.
Oh, great.
And they kept first they just started talking, and then like people were getting more and more mad, so they got mad and they started like arguing back and forth.
Oh man.
And then eventually someone came over and was just like, you have to stop. So she sat there the whole time giving the finger to I think it was Peter White. She was just like giving him the finger, and I was like, this is
Jesus Christ.
I got heckled in life recently.
What do you mean heckled in life?
I was sitting at a stop sign in Halifax.
Sitting. In a
Well,
chair?
like in a car.
Oh, okay.
I was at a stop sign, and yeah, I was just sitting in a
chair
in the middle of the road, and everyone was like, "Move!" Like, stop heckling me. No, this guy walked past my car and put his like fingers like that, and he was like, he went, "Fucking 4 eyes."
Oh my god.
And I
It's
was
very
like-
elementary.
I thought it was so weird, so I rolled down my window and I was like, I said, I'm in love with you. And then he freaked out. He was like, you fucking cocksucker, you piece of shit, fuck you. And his girlfriend was like holding him back.
Oh my god. You could have died.
I know. Yeah.
I should have.
I should have. What was I thinking?
People are assholes.
It was funny. It was
Yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
It was one of those things that you couldn't be mad at.
This is why I generally don't like going out into the world. I
Yeah.
fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I hate being in transit to places. I like getting to where I need to want to go.
Yeah.
Like, say I'm going to a comedy show to see my friends do comedy. Sweet. I like getting there and being there.
Yeah.
And I like being here.
Yeah.
But the in between, I fucking hate.
Do you like take the bus?
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
probably why.
The bus sucks.
Yeah. It really truly does.
Yeah.
And in the summer especially, I feel like no one wears deodorant on there. And that's a huge issue for me.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have a bag of travel size deodorants to hand
On the
out to
bus,
people
yeah.
when they get on. Because
Yeah,
some
they're
people
like-
just they don't smell themselves. And maybe they don't have a sense of smell and maybe that's not their fault. But still.
It's kind of their fault.
But some people
You
can't
stink.
Some people
It's your
can't smell.
fault.
Is the thing. And that boggles my mind that some people can't smell. Like, can you imagine going through life not smelling?
I have that fear all the time. I always think like, what if I have something seriously wrong with me? Like, what if I have like one of these issues and no one tells me because it's awkward for them?
Right?
Yeah, I always think about that.
I don't think not having a sense of smell would be a big deal, to be honest.
Really?
I think you'd be fine, yeah.
But like there's so many good smells.
Yeah.
I think I can live without most of them.
Okay, well what's like your favorite smell? Like what like
Me.
Yeah.
My musk.
Brandon's armpits.
is there like a food smell that you love or like a nostalgic smell that's like for me it's like freshly cut grass. I love
That's
that
a good
smell.
one.
And I love the smell of movie theater popcorn.
I like the smell of this is a weird one of cherry chewing tobacco.
Never smelled that in my life.
It smells
Is it
really
nostalgic
good.
for you?
Yeah, it reminds me of high school.
Okay, so that's why. Yeah, see, I think the nostalgic smells are the best ones.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, there's a lot of really bad smells that
Yeah.
like hot, fresh shit
Yeah, poop,
in the summer.
Poop.
On the
butts,
Crap.
butts.
butts.
Crap, shit, fart,
There's so many words to describe that. But you know what the worst one is? Poo.
poo,
Poo.
poo.
That's the worst one
Great
out of
word.
all of it. I don't know why.
One time I heard a doctor say, how have your poos been? And I was like, that's a weird question. Like, you can phrase that better.
Were you ready to answer that?
No, it wasn't me. I was with someone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was at the doctor's with someone, and they were like,
How has your steaming hot crafts been?
Stephen Hawk crafts. No, but yeah, I always think about the idea of just losing a sense. And for me, I think maybe because of all my eye issues, it's usually like the idea of like, I could go blind. What if I just go blind because I slept with my contacts in?
yeah, my mom only has sight in one eye.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she lost sight in one eye a couple years ago.
So does she wear glasses or?
She wears a contact.
She wears one.
She wears a contact.
I didn't mean to laugh.
No, it's
just
funny.
the
It's
idea
funny.
of,
I
like,
make fun of her
one
all the time for it.
contact. Like, does she like name her contact? Like,
Beatrice. No, we make fun of her all the time for it.
you know what concept always, not concept, I guess it's a real thing that people deal with. I misspoke. But glass eyes
It's terrifying.
freak me out. There was a teacher that I had in high school who had a glass eye and it just never moved. So it looked really creepy.
Did you learn a lot from him?
She actually didn't teach me.
she. Oh, okay.
She was an older woman, but she never actually taught me, but she taught like my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Imagine you could learn a lot from him.
it creeped me out.
Not even just about.
Yeah, you can learn a lot from someone with one eye. Number 1, don't stick things in your eye. Number 2, glass is a terrible substitute for eyes.
One contact. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's just like the idea of like contact cases are normally in 2s.
She cuts hers in half.
I don't need this crap.
But then bet she could. That would actually be pretty economical though, because she could.
Yeah,
bounce
she's
back.
saving half the contacts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I just I purposely overwear my contacts, and I know it's an issue. And you know what? I've stopped lying to the eye doctor. He asks me, and I'm like, I have weeklies, and they're more like bi-weeklies in my case.
Wait, you have bi-weekly trips to the eye doctor?
No, like contacts. So
Oh.
they're supposed to be weeklies. Can you imagine?
I see my eye doctor every 2 weeks. You know what they say? You need to go to the eye doctor 20 times a year.
Eye doctor appointments stress me out.
Yeah, the puff.
Because the puff, and also just the pressure to guess the letters.
Yeah. Then I'm like, damn it, am I going to need a new prescription?
It always reminds me of the Family Guy. I know you guys are big Simpsons people, right? Both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about Family Guy?
I like Family Guy. I like a lot of
Not-
the earlier seasons.
Yeah, maybe season 1.
Yeah.
Pretty much it though.
Really? Do you remember the one with like Jafar at the eye doctor?
Yeah, that is hilarious.
1 or 2? 2 or 3? Maybe 3. Oh no, 1.
About the same?
About the same.
About the same.
Oh,
Milk.
I don't. Is it really milk?
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's
Milk's
warm
so
milk.
gross.
It's hot. It's ice cold Coca-Cola.
Oh, I got a milk recently somewhere.
Ew. Why
And it
would
was
you ever
hor-
get milk?
Well, no. I don't remember exactly. It
Really
wasn't
nice.
just milk.
There's no ice in your Coca-Cola?
No. I don't know why. It was
Me
just.
and Kyle are like looking at you like
I'm trying to remember where I had milk. I was.
gross.
It was somewhere. It wasn't just milk. It was some sort of drink that was mostly comprised of milk. Mm-hmm. And then I just had a sick stomach.
Yeah,
Walking around. It was like hot out.
Do you think you're lactose intolerant?
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I am 100%
Yeah.
too.
But I just still drink.
If you are lactose intolerant and you want ice cream, go to the waterfront. There's this place called like Black Bear Ice Cream.
Oh.
And they have lactose-free ice cream.
Lactose-free ice cream.
And I had one last night and I did not have diarrhea. So it does.
That's good.
Ooh. I tell you, the amount of
I have a date on
times-
Monday. I plan on telling him that too.
Can we go to this ice cream spot?
Dates. What do you have something to say about diarrhea or ice cream or dates?
Neither, to be honest.
None of those subjects.
You ever get diarrhea on a date?
Oh no.
No, me either.
I would hold it in until it hurt, and then I would just try to find an excuse to leave early.
Yeah, I think I'd probably do the same.
But I'm just like, I'm not big into doing that in public toilets at all. So
Public toilets weird me out.
yeah, they do.
Like, I can pee fine. I can pee
Yeah.
just fine, but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you gotta find like a private stall situation.
Yeah, there's one bathroom at St. Mary's that is like.
The poop bathroom?
Yeah, I used to always go there because like it's in its own like hallway down by the residences, and it's like a private stall.
Oh, perfect.
And I was always like, yeah,
That's the poop bathroom.
That's the spot. Not even for just that, you know.
Did you guys ever
Homework.
live on res? At all?
No,
It's such a fucking.
no. I
Crazy
lived with my parents my first year.
That's fair. That's probably better.
Yeah, I saved a lot of money doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking college. Those were the good old days. But on the subject of drinking, drinking in college. Kyle, what's your relationship with alcoholic?
Very complicated one.
Is that?
I'll go like sober like every once in a while.
Yeah. Like a
I-
designated amount of time, or?
I was sober for a year up until last summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A whole year. Holy shit.
Was that like a conscious decision?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, was it?
But like, was a year the amount of time you set out, or
No, it just
okay.
like happened to be a year.
Yeah.
I needed to save money and I didn't want to drink as much.
Yeah, the money thing is huge. I gotta
Yeah.
say. That's a huge reason to tone it down, for sure.
Yeah.
I've started doing that too recently, where it's like, well, I'm just gonna drink what booze is here,
Yeah.
rather than buy new booze,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like, because otherwise it's just a lot. But yeah, no, that's. Do you remember the first time you ever got drunk?
Yeah, I think I was like 20 or 21. me and my brother went to a bit of a concert, and I
A bit of a concert?
and I got really drunk really quickly because I had no idea how to hold my alcohol.
I still don't.
Yeah, the first time you drink is always like tricky in terms of like mixing drinks.
Yeah.
Like you don't know how to mix a drink, or like you don't know how much to drink.
How much to put in the drink. How
Yeah.
many drinks to have before you're done.
Yeah.
Although I will say, like, it would probably hit people way faster. Way back. You know what I mean? Like, you would
Yeah.
kind of know more. You'd be like, I'm starting to get drunk off of 2 drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, I even felt it after 1 drink, honestly, the first time I drank. Do you remember what it was that you drank at the concert?
Just a lot of Olins. Just a lot of Olins.
Beer.
Who was the
Ugh.
concert?
It was
Important question.
Smash Mouth.
yeah, it was Smash Mouth.
The reunion tour.
It was the Crazy Craig and the Doodlebop Boys.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I didn't remember, to be honest.
I love thinking back, like, and like we've talked about Kanye, but like just the idea of concerts and like it used to be $30 to go to a general admission concert, or maybe even less.
Yeah. There's sometimes you'll see a picture online of like an old concert stub.
It
I'm like,
makes me
"That's
so
insane."
sad because now it's like $60 for lower bowl, like
Yeah.
to sit.
I saw one that was like Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Nirvana, or something like that. It might have been Smashing Pumpkins, and it was like $15.
Yeah,
That's
insane.
yeah.
And like, so do you guys remember Somersault?
No.
Well,
Didn't-
how old are you?
28.
Okay, and you're younger.
24.
24. You might be. Yeah, I don't know. There was this like concert festival back in what year would it have been? Like the early 2000s. That was called Somersault, and it was put on by Our Lady Peace. Like Our Lady Peace organized it.
Oh, wow.
And it was like a lot of 90s, early 2000s like Canadian rock bands.
Yeah.
And they brought it back this year with
This year?
so it's Our Lady Peace, Bush, and Live, the band Live.
Where's this?
It's happening in Moncton.
Okay.
But like they're
Okay.
going like kind of different places, but that's the closest one is Moncton. And their whole thing was like that it was an outdoor concert. So like it was on Citadel Hill back in the day.
Yeah.
Like they need to bring that back, but they won't because they're dumb.
There was like a big
Um,
controversy with that, wasn't there?
About concerts in Citadel
With like,
Hill?
yeah, I guess. If you like, I don't remember exactly what it was. I read an article about it within the past few months, though. There's something about like the city lying to either like the artists or
Oh.
yeah, there was just some controversy that was like,
Oh, that might
You'll
be
probably
the,
never
that
have
was the
it.
one that was on the Commons at one time. It was like
Yes.
Black Eyed Peas
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
and Weezer and like a bunch of other bands like that.
Weezer came to Halifax.
Which,
Yeah, 2010, 2011.
I gotta say, one of the best days of my life. I will not lie.
Oh, you went there?
Yeah, that concert. Okay, I might have exaggerated that. Not one of the best days of my life, but I was dating someone at the time, and when I look back at our relationship, I was like, that was one of the days that was like one of the happier
Yeah.
days because we got free tickets to it.
Ooh.
And we felt really special, but then it turns out they gave a lot of people free tickets apparently because ticket sales were not great. So like the promotion company was just like giving away free tickets, but we were on a pub crawl, and someone came up to us and was like, "Do you want to go see the Black Eyed Peas and Weezer?" And we were like, "Yeah!" And like, we had the free tickets, and it was like so exciting. And honestly, like it was such a good show. I won't like I don't even feel shame in saying that. It was so fun.
Yeah, I would
And
love. I
Weezer
would
was
still
great.
go see them.
And Weezer came out for when the Black Eyed Peas played "I Got a Feeling," that song.
Yeah.
They Rivers came out and like sang with her.
That's crazy.
And it was just I just love Weezer. I truly do. They're so
Very,
great.
very complicated relationship with Weezer.
Do you complicated? Like,
Yeah.
How so? Like love hate?
Love hate. I love their first 2 records very dearly, and then everything else is kind of a mixed feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm in the realm of I never really listened to full albums. I was just more kind of just like I just appreciated them
Yeah.
for their hits and stuff. But like that's interesting. It's interesting like the journey that you can take with certain bands where like their albums like can really impact your feelings about them.
Sure.
So I feel
Which
about
I
the
get.
first Crazy Frog record.
Crazy Frog?
Yeah, Crazy Frog.
What is
His
that?
first record.
Is that a band?
Yeah,
You know Crazy Frog, Axel F.
everyone knows.
What?
Bing Bing.
Who's Crazy Frog?
Wow.
I-
This is shocking.
Hang on.
It was a phenomenon.
Is this sarcasm? Am I not picking up on sarcasm?
It's not necessarily sarcasm, but it is like
What's sarcasm?
Sarcasm! That should be a new word choice.
sarcasm.
What would sarcasm mean?
Did you ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes.
It's something that
Crazy Frog.
Gina Linetti would say.
Yes, it would. It would.
Yeah.
It would be.
She would say sarcasm.
Crazy Frog's weird.
Okay, that's bizarre, Brandon. You're an illegit fan of this
No.
character?
No.
Not at all.
I just think it's funny.
Is there any band that? So there's this podcast I listen to called "Stand by Your Band."
Yeah.
And the concept is, it's actually a really cool concept. Comedians go on and they defend a band that they love that other people don't like.
Oh.
So do you guys have a band like that in your life that you can
So
think of that
many.
you appreciate so much, but you think other people just don't appreciate them?
So many.
Yeah.
There's too many.
Yeah?
Nickelback.
Oh, so you like Nickelback.
Not that I like them, like I don't go out of my way to listen to them a ton, but I always defend them because I think their hate is kind of
I think the hate is unwarranted.
yeah.
I think it's perfectly warranted.
Okay, why?
Because it's just garbage.
But why is it garbage?
Because I don't know.
So here's the thing. I think people grow to a custom of hating them that they just resort to that. They're just like, they suck.
I've hated them since like high school or junior high. I was probably one of the first people to just fucking.
I want to see actually. I want to look on here and see what bands that I'm like would definitely defend.
I think I don't think I would go so far as defend Nickelback. I just think that they are better than what people make them out to be. I actually did see Nickelback live once, but it was part of a festival because it was with other bands.
Sure.
But legitimately though, it was like on like one of the Canada Day weekends in PEI, and they were there with a bunch of other bands. I think Buck Cherry was another one of those bands. I was like, I never was such a white girl in my life than when Crazy Bitch came on, and I was like, this is my jam.
That's a good song.
Back in early 20s, girl, you didn't know how to fuck back then. That wasn't your jam. I was just saying that.
What bands do I have on here that I would defend to the death?
Aqua would be one for me.
Aqua?
I love Aqua.
I was a little bit before my time.
Youngin. You youngin.
I am. I'm young. I don't have that many like embarrassing
ones, or ones that you think might need more love.
Oh, I love a lot of weird. I love a lot of weird, obscure, bizarre, really sad mid '90s music.
Ooh, I like this.
That not a lot of people know.
And you've been one to dabble in the Spotify playlists, haven't you?
What's that?
You've made playlists.
I have many playlists. I probably see how many I have. Playlists. Yeah.
See, okay.
Lots of
So
playlists.
what is when you go into making a playlist, do you come up with a concept for the playlist first and then add the music, or do you?
Sometimes. Some of those add things to playlists that I just hear out in the world.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's that's one thing that I do. I don't really have playlists. I'll just put my phone on shuffle in my car, and Kyle will be like, "Yeah, you're a monster. How do you do that?" But
see, I personally love the Spotify playlist because it reminds me of the mix CD days.
Yeah.
Where I used to make mix CDs, and I would go so far as to make my own cover art for them sometimes too.
Oh, I've definitely done that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you print it out and try and slide it in a CD case. It looks terrible.
I love it so much. I wonder if my mom still has them in my closet, like my old mix CDs.
I definitely have some just bad ones.
I would do Sarah's Summer Mix Volume 1. And then a month later I'd make Volume 2.
Volume 3.
Yeah.
Volume 2 Redux.
What do you think, Kyle, is do you have any playlists that... Do you make your Okay, question number 1. Do you make them public?
Yes.
So other people can see them.
Yeah.
Do you name them, like, what? Can you name some of your playlists?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are they very like functional, or are they more fun?
There's one that's
names?
very like practical. It's just pop punk and emo.
Perfect.
There's one I have. Let's see. There's comedy, and then there's crap the movie.
What?
Crap the movie.
Explain this one. What's crap the movie?
Do you remember that joke I did? Crap the movie.
Yeah.
I had a joke where it's like I'm listing off. I don't know. All the worst movies of 2018. I'll list like 2 real movies, and crap the movie. Really stupid.
So what music is on your crap the movie playlist?
Indie surf rock.
Indie surf rock.
Oh man.
You have a lot.
You have a lot of playlists.
I like save a lot of them.
I do too. I was just gonna say like mine, for example.
Wow, you have a ton.
You really do. You have more
I have
than
like
I do.
10. I don't even have 10.
I just made one recently called Junior High Dance, which is great because it's a lot of just really old school, like late 90s, early 2000s music. And then I'm subscribed to Ho Anthems.
Ho Anthems?
Ho Anthems?
Yeah. Which is great.
I have a big guilty, I like big guilty pleasure for like songs that would probably be on the Ho Anthems playlist.
Yeah, like Ho Anthems playlist is like, I'll just name some, like London Bridge by Fergie,
yeah,
Naughty Girl by Beyonce, Dirty
Love it.
Christina Aguilera,
Yeah,
My Neck, My Back, Buttons by Pussycat Dolls, which is my number one. Like if I was to learn a chair dance, a sexy chair dance, it would be to that song.
Be to that song.
Yeah.
Mine would be to Pinball Wizard by The Who.
Great choice.
Sexy chair dance.
Mine would be to I Like Birds by The Eels. No, I have, look at my playlist. I have, most of them are ones that I downloaded, like Pulp Fiction soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Or This Is David Bowie.
See, this is why I love Spotify. Like, we're all on Spotify's right now.
Yeah.
It's so, like... And do you guys find that it's accurate in terms of what it suggests for you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I find it is, too. The daily mixes are sometimes...
Yeah.
But what I like to do is I like to go to the song radios.
Okay.
So, like, if there's a song that I rediscover, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go to the song radio and it will suggest me all these other songs that will bring me back.
Do you have like a big mixed bag in terms of music though?
Big time, yeah.
Yeah, same. I have some on here that's like, I don't know if I'll ever actually listen to. Like I'll just download an album and then probably never get to it.
I always forget about the albums I download on Spotify.
Yeah. That and like there's some bands and artists that like I will for sure listen to the whole album.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's others that I'm like, I'll just like enjoy their singles when they come out kind of thing, which is an interesting decision. Because I feel like back in the day, it was you would just buy albums and you would listen.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And now I don't do that so much anymore, and it kind of makes me sad.
I also have like a bunch of people that I've like, oh, I really want to get into this. Like I really want to like learn to appreciate or like listen to this person more, and then I'll download a bunch of their music and then never listen to it.
I know.
Like Frank Zappa or something.
Yeah.
I honestly think the best way to do it is to just put it on like when you're like cleaning your apartment or something.
Yeah.
And like literally just let it play and like see if it hooks you.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't hook you, move on.
Yeah.
It's like a Netflix show. Oh, I recently canceled all my subscriptions.
All of them.
Whoa.
So I'm Netflix free. I'm Crave free.
Damn.
I'm trying to cut down on my credit card.
That's fair.
So I'm trying to. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore.
No, I have Netflix and Crave.
Yeah, Crave is good.
I like Crave.
I dig it. But I find I get lost in YouTube trains more lately. That I end up spending my nights on YouTube.
Yeah.
Watching that rather than Netflix.
What's good about having like Netflix is I find like I can always find something that I'll agree on. Like telling my girlfriend I want to watch TV, or want to watch something, we can always find something on Netflix we agree on. But like we can't always find something on YouTube or on Crave.
Yeah. That's a whole area of my life that, as a single person of 7 years, I'm like, if I were ever get a boyfriend, if I had to deal with the idea of like deciding what to watch with that person,
Yeah.
like, I just killed myself.
She's really good for like putting up with the stupid things that I want to watch.
Oh, that's good.
But
Do you guys do the thing though where it's like you can't watch the show without me? I think that's so dumb.
maybe for like, I can think of like 2 shows that have ever been that way. Like Stranger Things, we like watch with each other. There's probably like another one that I just can't think of.
Someone's stealing my barbecue?
I mean,
Ricky.
We're just checking.
Jesus.
Someone's dragging. They're dragging a big screen TV.
They're dragging a big screen?
Yeah, they're like dragging it across the ground.
Oh.
Like they might be moving or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's just funny to me, like being on ground level, like I'm so close to so many noises.
Yes.
It makes the rent cheaper, but it makes my paranoia more.
Is this a corner unit?
I guess technically. Cause there's no one here, no one there. I only
that's
share a wall
nice.
with in my bedroom.
That's nice.
With my neighbors, which give them a show sometimes. Huh? No, not really.
They
Their
Yeah.
dog barks really loud, so if I ever bang, I bang super loud just to get back at them.
I give
for
my
their
neighbors
fucking dog.
a show all the time.
We got a show.
Fighting with my girlfriend.
Oh no!
No, not really. No.
Oh no!
I am so self-conscious about that because sometimes like I'll be in the hallway and I can like hear other people.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm in my living room, I'm like I don't want to be too loud.
I know it's tough, but sometimes I just don't give a shit.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't care.
Yeah. What about like
Just don't give a hoot.
like living wise? Have you guys lived with roommates ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you currently have a roommate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like that?
Do
Do you like that, or like have you ever lived alone?
I've never lived alone, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never lived like
It's
alone.
so great. You
alone.
guys should try it.
Yeah, you should break up with your girlfriend.
Just to try it.
Well, we don't even have to break up. I can just.
I think living with a significant other is closer to living alone than with a roommate.
I should just rent out an office.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Put a bed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleep there sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sleeping at the office tonight. Got lots of
You guys
paperwork.
could have like an office / little like studio.
My girlfriend has a studio in our apartment
Oh,
for
really?
makeup.
Are you in a 2-bedroom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But what you need to do now is get a 3-bedroom
So
that
I can
you
have a
Have
studio.
your own room.
Yeah.
See, when you live alone, the whole thing is yours,
Yeah, that's true.
which is
Yeah,
fun.
I'm just thinking of the potential.
Midlife crisis here.
Thinking of the potential. Oh my god. I'm going through a quarter life crisis big time.
Are you really though?
I'm going to get a motorcycle.
Do you have the income for that?
Yeah. Or make friends with people who own motorcycles.
Yeah. What? They're only like $2, $8.
Yeah. A month.
Yeah.
Could like pay a friend of yours to use their motorcycle sometime. That might be fun.
That's why I make friends with motorcycle owners.
Do you guys like? Okay, so I know that like we all here have anxiety sometimes.
Yeah.
And on the subject of midlife crisis, is that legitimately anything? Like, is that a thing that you guys have experienced? Like, where you're like, I don't know where my life is going. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck. Or have you always been pretty, like, content with, like, where you are and just take things as they come?
I have, like, midlife or quarter life crises, like, every once in a while, but I'm always like, oh, I'll be fine.
Yeah. As long as you're doing something that's fun, that makes you happy.
Yeah. You know what makes me sad? Is watching Friends.
Does it? It makes you sad?
I get envious, and I'm like, I want to live in New York.
But
I wanna
that
have,
show, that show is so unrealistic.
Oh, I know. It's
like there. I do have a soft spot in my heart for Friends, but highly unrealistic. When were they ever working? There was a couple episodes maybe they showed that their job.
Yeah, but it'll be like 1 o'clock on a Tuesday and they're just like sitting around having coffee,
Yeah, I'm just
getting
like,
into trouble.
this isn't life.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
know.
what and also, friends don't hang out in their 30s.
But they're only in their, I guess, towards the later end, they're in their 30s. But
Yeah.
I just started rewatching it, and the first season, they're like 25, 26.
Are you serious? They're that young?
Yeah, and I'm like, great, I have 2 years.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I thought it started like late
No.
20s.
Like they're, I think, probably range from like 24 to 26 ish.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, I know.
Well, because
Don't
I was
think I'll ever
talking
be
about it with
there.
my friend the other day, just the idea of like at certain ages, like you said, you're 28.
Yeah.
Like at certain ages, friends start coupling up, and you see them less, or maybe you just see them through comedy, or you see them at shows or whatever. And people don't hang out like as much anymore. Like on a weekend, like do you remember when there was a time when parties were just a thing every weekend, or like you would know someone who was having a party?
Yeah.
And like it just doesn't happen anymore because people
No.
don't party.
No, I definitely. But that's weird because I'm also like, that coincided with a time where I'm like, I used to love going to parties, and now it sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, I'm not a huge, unless I know everyone there.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if I know most people there. I'm normally the stand awkwardly and not know where to stand. And
Yeah.
feel like I'm always in the way of where I stand, and then I'm stressed out over how to make a drink because I don't drink beer, and so I usually have to mix something.
Yeah.
And then I have to deal with the fact that there's people standing in the kitchen and they won't move, and I don't want to ask them to move because I'm
Yeah.
so anxious.
Yeah,
That's how my brain works.
I'm just like, oh God, I'm gonna say the wrong thing to the wrong person again.
Have you guys ever had, okay, so recently I had a verbal typo where I went to say something and it came out totally wrong. And in the past I've said orgasm instead of organism. And that's embarrassing.
Oh,
but I was
well than that.
talking to someone about a TV screen like that. Like, what would you call that TV flat screen? What's the word for that? LCD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said LSD.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I've actually had the reverse. I've said
Give me some.
organism instead of orgasm. And I'm like, oh my God,
That was a great organism.
I had the biggest organism.
I can't wait to organism later.
I can't wait to organism inside of you. Oh, it's funny. I love the moment a verbal typo happens, because in this moment when I said LSD screen,
Yeah.
I could tell the person wanted to laugh,
Yeah.
but I just swept it off.
I
it was
enjoy it. I don't enjoy it when it happens on stage. Does it ever happen to you on stage?
Ooh, that's a good question. And how do you recover from that?
I just make a joke about what I said. And I'll like, if I do a verbal typo, I'll just say it again in like a sarcastic voice and
Yeah.
make a joke about it or something.
Yeah. This ruins the flow for me sometimes, and I hate it.
Yeah.
It happened to me the other night where I said like himself instead of themself.
Oh.
And then I tried to like correct myself.
I feel like something like that might not be as noticeable though.
Yeah.
It again goes back to we're our own worst critics, and we're
Yeah.
probably way more critical of what we're saying.
Definitely.
And with any kind of public speaking, I think a lot of it is in your head.
Yeah, most shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like even with nervousness, like when I'm watching you guys on stage, or like just comedians in general, I'm like,
Yeah.
they don't seem nervous. But then I hear people be like, I was so fucking nervous up there. That was brutal. It's just like, it's not noticeable.
Yeah, I think it's only really noticeable if they have like a
Stutter or something.
like a stutter,
Yeah.
like a nervous habit where like
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes I'll like play with the mic stand, or like sometimes I can notice people's hands like shaking a little bit. That happens to me too.
And that would be like if I ever did stand up, I would 100% probably play with the mic stand, because I like to, like, even right now I'm playing with this.
Yeah.
Like talking.
Yeah.
But that also stresses me out, because I'm like, I feel like as soon as you start playing with the mic stand, it could be recipe for disaster.
Yeah. If you like,
Try to do something like fancy and then it just goes terrible.
I've broken the mic stand. That's horrible.
Can someone PayPal, paypal.me/intoxicated money to get Gus's pub a new mic stand?
Yes, absolutely.
Because that mic stand sucks. Sorry,
Yeah.
Andrew Vaughn. I think it's yours.
Is it his?
No, I think it's the
Maybe not.
venues.
Maybe not. But holy smokes, it's a bad mic stand. And it stresses me out every time.
Yeah.
I almost want to be like the mic stand girl up there and like help comedians with the mic stand.
What's worse than a mic stand like that is there's like the ones that are for music, for like guitars. So like they go up and then have a slant.
Yes.
Those are
I hate those ones because I try and keep the mic in when I do stand up. And if it's one of those ones, I feel like it just looks awkward, so I can't.
Right. Yeah. Fucking mic techniques.
I like the straight microphone.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Like Yuck Yucks, right?
Yeah.
Yuck Yucks mics is.
Yeah.
it's a great mic. I like a headpiece.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a TED Talk.
Should get lapels for everybody.
What is comedy?
Oh my gosh, can you... I just had the thought of like if comedians did TED Talks and what that would be like.
That would be a really funny show idea. Is like everyone had to do like a quick
TED Talk?
5-10 minute TED Talk.
Oh, that's actually a really funny idea for a comedy show.
And you have to do like a PowerPoint and stuff.
Because I do think that because like they recently did Tinder Tales here in Halifax.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like really, I didn't get to see it, but it was pretty cool. There should be more like themed shows. I think.
Definitely. I think they'll be super fun. I would love to see like a show where people go up and do like characters or do just totally something different.
I think we should bring back the art of the variety show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hear me out, guys. Halifax comedy scene. We've got a lot of talented people. Multi-talented, in fact. You guys do sketch. Pinnock Face used to do live sketches.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Let's bring that back.
Yeah.
You guys do
We've
live
been kinda
sketches on
We've
stage.
been kind of talking about it.
Yeah.
We have some ideas.
Do a live podcast recording.
It'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Do Scott McLean can get up there with his guitar.
That sounds fun.
Anyone who has a musical like it could be like a variety talent comedy show
Yeah.
where it's multiple things. I'm just saying. I think that would be really
I would
fun.
definitely do. I would so love to do that.
Right?
Yeah.
We used to have variety shows in high school
Yeah.
where like people would just do whatever.
Yeah.
Like they'd like juggle.
I'd love to see Scott McLean in high school juggling.
Oh, I wonder what he'd be like.
Probably the exact goddamn same.
I hope he listens. I like Scott.
I don't think he'd be listening this far in.
I like Scott.
I do too. I shit on him a lot, but
Oh yeah.
not as much as other people.
No one's like. He gets shit on a lot.
He really does. And you want to know what? Takes it like a trooper.
Yeah.
Takes it like a trooper. So
Yeah,
I
he can
gotta
handle it.
give him some props for that. But I pulled up this game. It's Will You Press the Button?
Oh yeah.
So you're familiar with this, are you?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna, I don't really know what kind of questions they're gonna be. But we're gonna see and we're gonna find out. So the first one is, so this is essentially, would you do it or would you not? Really is what it is. So you can meet all your favorite this question. You can meet all your favorite celebrities, but you have to delete your Tumblr.
No way. My Tumblr's off limits.
Does anyone have a Tumblr anymore?
I don't use it. I haven't used it in like 10
Oh, but you
years.
have one?
Yeah, so
Ooh.
I'll delete my... Yeah, I'll do it.
I have one. It's pictures of men's feet on shelves, and I'm not willing to give that up yet. No, I would definitely push that.
Okay, so let's see the percentage. So yeah, so it says that, is it 87% agreed with
Yeah,
us.
that's like a silly one.
That's a silly one. Okay, so you gain the most loyal, interesting, fun pet with other amazing attributes you may decide upon, but they have an exact opposite whose life explicitly intertwines with yours. You and your pet cannot harm them, and you cannot get anyone to do this for you. I don't get it.
That's confusing.
Let's read it again. You gain the most loyal, interesting, fun pet with other amazing attributes you may decide upon. Okay, so that's like a magical pet.
So you have a cat, but the cat has an evil twin.
Has an evil twin whose life explicitly intertwines with yours. You and your pet cannot harm them, and you cannot get anyone else. Okay, so yeah, it comes with an evil twin. That
Yeah,
will bug you.
I wouldn't press the button.
I wouldn't either. Kyle, what about you? What do you think?
Nope.
Cats and dogs' imperfections are what give them personality.
So yeah, we're in the majority. So that's 54% agreed with us. You can have sex with any person you want, but only after that person has sex with someone you hate. Ooh, I like that question. That's interesting. So are we talking Scott? They'd have to fuck Scott? No, we don't hate Scott.
What does that mean for my relationship?
Yeah.
Like that's
a good
weird. Does that mean
question.
my does that mean my girlfriend's
Do you
constantly
guys have
banging
like a
other
list
dudes?
of people you could bang outside the relationship?
No.
No. Celebrity, like even if it was like your favorite female celebrity, she wouldn't let you.
I wouldn't ask.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd be like, it's. Also, I always find those kind of things funny because, like, what are the odds that celebrity wants to have sex with you? You know what I mean?
I
like,
think this assumes that they would.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I think that with this question, it's what it's getting at is like I've had situations where a male friend will think a female friend of mine is really hot and like will want to bang her, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, she hooked up with so and so, and even them just knowing that makes them not like the girl anymore.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I said, like, who do we hate? Who's someone you guys hate? Can be like Trump.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Sure do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that we all hate Trump.
That's yeah.
But like, if there was like a super hot woman, and then she was like, "Yeah, I had sex with Trump."
I probably wouldn't. So yeah, let's go. I will not.
I will.
Will not?
Let's hit. I will not.
Okay, let's see what the
I
percentage
would think
is.
that.
So this is 45. Okay, so 55 said that they still would. And so we're in the minority there with that one. That's interesting though, because I always think about that. I'm like, does that change someone's opinion? And I think it does. So humankind would be able to space travel and explore new galaxies and alien races, but you can't leave Earth.
So you can't leave Earth.
Right.
But everyone else can.
Oh, that makes me kind of sad.
Oh, I would probably
be okay with that.
I'd be sad, but I'd press the button.
Space kind of freaks me out. Like, I'm very curious about it.
You saw what happened to Sandra Bullock.
She died.
Oh, no. Did she die?
I don't know.
I mean, like in the movie? In that movie?
Yeah.
No, she died in real life. It was really sad.
Breaking news. It happened right now.
I'm sorry if you had to find out this way. But she died.
But like,
so I will answer yes, but I can't leave Earth.
Yeah, same.
Yes.
Final answer.
I'm good with not leaving Earth anyway.
You would push it. And we are in, we're the 37%.
You can't leave.
Oh, no, we are.
No, we're the majority.
We're the 63%. Space kind of does freak me out. You know everything in the universe, including the meaning to life. Does God exist, etc.
No, it says does God exist.
Does God exist?
Does God exist?
But you can never tell anyone. That would be the best case situation, I think.
Finding out if
also, like,
God does exist. Yeah.
What could the meaning of life be? That it would be that.
I don't know. I don't think there is one, to be honest. I'm just an old, cynical person, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So I feel like
you know everything in the universe, including the meaning to life.
But that's weird because, like,
that's assuming that there is a one answer, truth.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, which is, let me tell you, that's a area of life that I go down the rabbit hole a lot of. I recently discovered the subreddit just called Death. And a lot of people post on there about like experiences with like loved ones dying or like seeing people die or like near-death experiences and stuff. And it's just absolutely wild. But I'm kind of leaning more towards it's just nothing.
It's just nothing?
I don't want it to be nothing. But I think like when people have these like near-death experiences and they're like, oh, I saw the light or I saw something, I think it's just your brain.
Bunch of baloney.
Yeah, I think it's... I had a friend say it right recently. They're like, we don't know how to comprehend death, so we have these like weird... Our mind does these things that make people think it's like heaven or it's the afterlife or whatever. But really, it's just nothingness. Because remember when we didn't exist? You know, like before we were born? We just weren't We didn't exist. So that's
Yeah.
what death is. Isn't that sad?
My problem with this question it says you know everything in the universe, but you can never tell anyone. But that means you can't tell anyone anything.
Well, you could still... You couldn't tell them, does God exist? What's the meaning to life?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Because it says
you know everything in the universe. I don't think I'd push it.
You'd have to be a mute. which
Yeah,
I could not do.
I'm gonna say I will not.
I wouldn't push it.
Not. We are 24%.
The minority.
I actually I would like to know if God exists or not. That is a question. I think just with my kind of weird obsession with death, I'd
Would like to know, yeah.
But then maybe that person's shitting me. Shitting.
Yeah, maybe they're just totally messing with you.
And that's the thing. You'll never know the truth. It's just a fucking vicious cycle. You have the power to teleport anywhere at any time, past or future, but you are doomed to be a homeless person and cannot change your fate. But could I just teleport myself to a hotel room?
Sure.
If I'm homeless?
Yeah,
for it.
you can be homeless but not destitute.
At any time, past, present, or future. Would I want to do that? I think what this is getting at is you would not have a home. I wouldn't have this. I wouldn't have a cat. I wouldn't have my apartment. But I could literally travel anywhere.
Tell you what, brother, I would transport to Coachella 2010.
I would transport to Woodstock 1999.
Who was at that Woodstock?
Good question. I think it was there was a bunch.
Was Coachella 2010 the one with the Tupac hologram?
You're thinking of 2011, I think.
1999. Because I have the album for this. I think that this was a shit show.
Oh no, it was Limp Bizkit was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was... I'm just going to pull up that. Yeah. See, this CD cover is pure nostalgia for me.
That's a cool cover.
So, can't see shit. Track listing. Do that. This is, if this album is on Spotify, I would be quite happy. God damn it. I'm so blind.
There might be a Wikipedia page for it that has a track listing.
Let's see here.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. Yeah, so it was Offspring, Lit, but mind you, to most people's standards, this probably would have been the worst. Woodstock.
No.
Red Hot Chili Peppers were there. Yeah, Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine. See, look, Dave Matthews Band, Everclear, Alanis Morissette, Sheryl Crow.
DMX did that.
OLP was there. But it's just this live album is I played it so much.
DMX at that Woodstock did a duet with Sheryl Crow.
Oh yeah, did they?
No.
Oh fuck. Oh, Brandon.
But it'd be funny if they did.
You got me. Wow, that was pure. See that right there? That was pure gullibleness.
That was acting.
Because I really wanted it to be true.
Oh my god, I would love that. I love DMX.
So would we be homeless, but could we teleport?
Yeah, I would.
Sure.
Do you know? Is there anywhere that you really want to go? Because I asked this to people when, obviously we're in the Seinfeld apartment right now, but I asked this to people when I get them to choose backgrounds. I'm if there's a destination, you just recently traveled, didn't you?
Yeah, I was just in Italy for 10 days.
Crazy. How was that?
It was incredible. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really hot. My only complaint was that just how many tourists there were.
Yeah.
It was just so crowded everywhere, but it was incredible.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
Was that on your bucket list as a place that you always want to go?
No, honestly. It was my mom's 50th birthday.
Oh, okay.
And my whole family went.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have any travel?
I want to go back to New York. I haven't been there since I was a kid.
I love New York. Yeah. Oh, it's such a good city. And there's so much comedy down there. Just go to comedy shows the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Okay, so are we saying yes or no?
No.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. So we are 46%.
Great.
You get a random ability and know everything about it. But the ability will have a random downside that only applies when you use the ability. So this is the classic, you could fly,
Do
but when
this,
you
but
fly,
don't
someone
do
dies.
this.
Yeah. I was thinking like, I don't know.
But it says you get a so you don't get to choose your ability. So that to me makes me say no.
No, I wouldn't. Because what if it's a horrible ability?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or useless, or one that. But if it was one that you don't use a lot.
Yeah. What if it was an ability like, you can survive by eating paper?
Mm-hmm.
It's like great. That's technically an ability, but
And that would come in handy sometimes, maybe.
yeah.
When you're
No.
broke. And
When
just,
when you get locked in the paper factory overnight,
just break into the recycling bins. No.
the paper mill. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
No. We aren't really a gutsy crowd here. So
No.
we are at the 35%.
I'll play it safe.
You die, but can manipulate others' dreams. No.
Oh. No. Why would I know?
Kyle's thinking about that one. Kyle's not totally.
It would be funny to like have that ability.
Do you guys do you ever have people tell you that they dreamt about you?
People mention from time to time.
Yeah.
No.
I will tell a story here. This is weird. I recently had a dream that Dan Henderkin broke my heart.
I've lived it.
As he does.
And then that he ranted about me on the Boys Club podcast.
Ooh.
And then Andrew Vaughn was also anti-Sarah. And I just cried and cried and cried in my dream. And I woke up feeling so sad.
That's a recurring dream of
I
mine.
messaged Andrew Vaughn and I was like, that was so scary and sad. I didn't like it. It was almost too real.
It's a recurring dream of mine.
Yeah.
That Dan's gonna break my heart.
He's a heartbreaker. I wouldn't want to do this one because I don't want to die.
No, yeah, I don't want to die either.
It's the death thing that makes me not want to do it.
Anyone where you die is just not going to be worth it.
I agree.
You die, but you can
Manipulate other people's dreams. So you could just pop into anyone's dream at any time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
That.
You would do it?
Yeah.
Really? You think that'd be fun?
Hell yeah.
But you would be dead.
But I can still live in people's dreams, so let's do it.
Okay, we'll do it for God. Okay, we'll push it.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
So that's 48% or 52% said that they would. That's surprising to me.
Yeah.
That a lot of people said that they would.
When you put it that way, though, that you can live forever in people's dreams, that does sound fun.
Would you age? Would your dream self age, I wonder?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
See if we can find out who made this question.
I know. I wonder if you
and
could,
ask them.
I wonder
Let's
if you
send
could
a personal email.
I wonder if you could submit questions for this, because that would be really cool. Well, it says that you can log in.
Yeah, it says create.
Vote on dilemmas. Does it?
Yeah, look next to vote on dilemmas, create.
Oh my lord!
Oh, you need to.
Is there one that we want to create? Can you guys think of any like really fucked up moral dilemma? Why? I want you to just log me in. Because I'm lazy otherwise, really is what it is. Yeah, like I always like to try to find fucked up dark ones, but sometimes it's tough to do that.
I'm only thinking of like sillier ones, like
Silly ones work too.
none of your relatives will ever die, but your only meal is tuna. That's all you can
I
eat.
fucking hate tuna.
Me too.
And I'm not that close to my family, so.
I would gladly. All my meals are tuna?
Yeah, but
Do you like tuna?
That's pretty good.
Not bad. The last time that I had tuna, I happened to get some sort of stomach bug the next day. And even though I don't know if the tuna caused it, it's tainted my memory
Sure, I get that.
of that. Like I just can't do it anymore.
Feel the same way about poop.
Pooping?
No, eating poop.
Yeah, Yeah, one time we ate poop and we felt so sick.
Afterwards, I felt
Why are we
horrible.
so sick?
Oh, okay. So I'm registered now. So can I actually?
Got dilemmas and then.
Let's create this dilemma.
Oh my God! What is with this? I think the site is like entirely broken. Oh, here we go. Yeah, positive effect, but negative side effect. Should we create one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to use that one, the tuna one?
Oh, I don't care.
Sure.
You can. Wait, is the relatives die in the positive or the negative?
Your relatives never die.
Oh, your relatives never die.
All of your relatives die, but you have to eat tuna.
Oh shit! Sign me up.
Your relatives never die, but you can only eat tuna?
Yeah.
I mean, there's different things you could do with the tuna.
Yeah.
I actually think now that I understand fully what you meant, I would do it.
I would do it too, but begrudgingly.
Trash.
Oh wow, the categories are internet culture, political, mass media, stupid.
Political.
Stupid or trash.
I'd like to see a bunch of political ones, but they're also really dumb. Like,
should we do trash or stupid?
Trash.
It's trash. I love that. Sweet. I'm gonna check back then. I wonder if I can check back and see if people actually did it. That's really cool. I friggin' love this site. Let's answer a couple more and then we can close her up. What time is it? Yeah, I can close her up soon. You will not be able to get sick ever, but you'll be lonely for the rest of your life. No, I hate loneliness. I'll take sickness over loneliness.
Yeah, I would take sickness.
Yeah,
I'll deal with a cold.
Yeah, I agree. So this is not. And that is...
Top comment is my life already.
I didn't even realize
I'd rather have a cold than never have children or a piece of that ass.
Thomas, written by Thomas the Dank Engine.
Thomas the Dank Engine.
To Thomas.
Okay, let's see another one here. You could have a dragon as a pet, but it would be unpredictable and could kill you at any time.
Well, I feel that just goes hand in hand.
With having a dragon, yeah.
Yeah, it's the risk of a dragon.
But would that be badass enough that it would be like a velociraptor in that Jurassic World movie with Chris Pratt where...
Yeah, can you choose the type of dinosaur?
Dragon.
Plenty of people have. Oh, yeah, it's a dragon. Never mind.
Yeah. I think a dragon would be pretty... But it would be probably pretty high maintenance.
Yeah,
Especially when
a lot
it
of
gets
work.
big and you have to feed it like horses and cows and stuff.
Changes litter.
Horses, calves. Eventually I had to feed Brandon.
It would
We'll still be hungry.
It would probably watch me every time I bang.
Yeah.
With the glaring.
Through one window, just a single eye.
Just a single eye? That would be creepy.
A single tear.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think it would be too unpredictable. And we are 59%. You can eat any of your favorite 3 foods for the rest of your life without gaining weight. Ooh. But eating any other food will kill you instantly.
Definitely do it.
I would 100%. What are your guys' top 3, though? What would you say would be the ones that you could...
Only eat?
Favorites.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza's on there for me.
Cake.
Really?
Yeah.
You love cake.
Love cake, pizza cake, and good chips. Any chips. Just
Pizza.
See, I love chips, but eating
good.
too many chips would make me feel like shit.
Maybe hamburgers.
Ooh, hamburgers would be up there.
See, I would say hot dogs.
I would say...
Which, by the way, I have a fuck ton of hot dogs. If you guys want a barbecued hot dog later.
I'm fine.
This guy's too good for hot dogs.
It might kill me.
Really?
I don't know.
It might kill you.
Because eating any other food will kill you instantly.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of I think mine would be... Because, I'm trying to think of foods that... Because I guess you'd want to pick one that's like a snack food. And then 2 that were more that you could have for meals.
I think you'd want something pretty versatile, too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like eggs.
Yeah, or potatoes.
Potatoes would be
You can have
good.
potatoes in so many ways. You can mash them. You can make fries.
Fuck mashed potatoes.
You don't like mashed potatoes? I love.
I mean,
mashed
like
potatoes.
I like it. I'm just not crazy about it. I
fuck
guess
them.
I acted really aggressively.
Yeah,
with
you're like,
that.
fuck mashed potatoes. Killed my father.
You guys answer so practical.
I know, but like I'm
I
trying to
feel
think of like literally like if it was chips, like I like chips, but not enough to eat it all the time.
We don't all live in a fantasy world, Kyle, where
You.
our choices have no implications.
I think that I would pizza would definitely be on mine though.
Same.
Too. Top 3.
I've eaten so much pizza lately.
I do like soup too.
Soup's very versatile. Yeah.
Because if you make it broad enough, maybe then you can mix it up.
What's your favorite kind of soup?
Chicken noodle.
What's your favorite kind of soup?
Yeah, chicken noodle.
But
probably.
I also love Campbell's tomato.
Tomato soup's good.
Specifically Campbell's though.
I like minestrone.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, nice hearty soup.
Yeah.
Nothing like a bowl of soup
Yeah.
On a hot day.
I
for
thought
breakfast.
yeah. So I'm going to say, well, actually, like I'm gonna say no here,
You wouldn't
because as much as I would probably love the 3 foods that I would pick,
for a week.
I think that I would still get sick of them.
Yeah.
Eventually, variety is the spice of life.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Yes or no?
I wouldn't, just because like I don't want to hate my favorite foods.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like not meeting your heroes.
Let's not do it.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it. Okay. You get the power to travel between universes, gather up video game What? Okay. You get the power to travel between universes, gather up video game characters, and create the greatest army known to man. You will be a hero, but every 2 years, Earth will be attacked by every video game villain and their armies. You will have to defend those you love and save Earth over and over and over again.
I don't know.
That's a lot to unpack.
Well,
Also, I don't think I have enough.
Now I'm picturing, because we just submitted a dilemma, I'm trying to picture who made these.
Probably other
And,
podcasts.
like what kind of existential crises they're going through.
That's so weird because like
You can gather up video game characters and create an army.
I would gather up the entire cast of Madden 2018, every single football player at that time, and I think they could take over anyone.
I don't know much about video games,
Me
but
either.
when you want like football players wouldn't be good in battle.
Yeah, there were so many of them,
Yeah.
Maybe.
and you can do.
Are you guys
those
big video game
plus-
people?
No.
Not really.
No.
Maybe Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, but that's about it.
You know what I said the other day at trivia? I just had to get it off my chest. I was like, I really want to play Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh my god, I bought it recently.
Did you really?
But the problem is, I bought it on like Steam, which I never use because I don't play any video games, and I wanted to play that, but you can't play it on Macs.
What does that mean?
You can't play it on like a Mac, like a
Oh,
Mac. computer.
Mac.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have. Yeah, I have
Is
like
it
a
is
MacBook.
Roller Coaster Tycoon a PC game or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't play it on a Mac. I tried everything to like get it to work.
Oh,
but
that sucks.
yeah.
Was it pricey?
No, it was like $7.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's totally worth it. Like,
Do you guys think if I Twitch streamed me playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, anyone would watch it?
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sure someone
If I just like wore a bikini top or something?
Oh, you don't even have to. Then you could just like. Have you ever seen those things that are like Twitch plays Pokemon?
No.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like they'll set up Pokemon, which I've never played, but like the people will like type in the controls and like it'll do that. So
Yeah.
it's essentially controlled by like 1,000 people watching it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'd like to find a computer game that like isn't too pricey that I could maybe have some fun playing.
Roller Coaster
And like do it on
Tycoon.
Twitch. I'm gonna say that I won't for this just because I'm not as passionate about this one. This doesn't appeal to me. I'm not the target audience.
Yeah, this doesn't make me all horny.
We
inside.
really aren't gutsy here. We're the 34%. Most people would. You can pick anyone in the world to be your mother, but your father is Hitler.
No, I mean, I just want to stick with my mom and my dad.
Right? Like,
I'm
who
okay with
wrote
my
these?
parents.
Guys, Hitler is dead. What's the downside?
Not having your own dad.
Yeah, true.
Oh, it's really weird. I will not.
Sorry, Dad. I want my mom to be Ellen.
67% will not. You could create whatever you want in the world, but you could not use your own creations.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, that's fascinating. That's kind of sad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, because you could be like, okay, I'll create the cure to cancer. I'll create the cure to AIDS.
Yeah.
Right? And then hopefully I don't get cancer or AIDS.
Right.
And if I do,
but you
hell
could
of a
save a
story.
lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. I would push it. And then that's what I would create, cures for diseases.
I would want to create fun things, but then I'd be pretty sad if I wouldn't get to use them.
That's fair.
Like Comedyland, the adventure park.
Yeah.
That I actually want to make happen somehow.
Yeah.
Get money to do that.
Should
I was high on the waterfront last night talking about it with a friend, telling her about it, and she's like, you need to make this happen somehow. There's holes in the story, but you need, like, I was like, oh, okay, all the comedians are in a small town, and then the comedy club closes down, so they all have to move to Toronto, but before that they have to make money, so then they work at this amusement park for the summer
It sounds like a movie.
to make money. Yes, it does, big time. But then she's like, okay, but how can the amusement park hire all the comedians? Like, what? Like, there's no way that the amusement park would just have those jobs available. And I was
It's a
like,
new park.
good
create a new park.
point. Create a new park?
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking it could be like a closed down park that
Like an abandoned park.
someone with money, and I put Steve Mackey in this role for some reason, came across a lot of money and wanted to be a businessman by opening the park and hiring all the comedians.
Business tycoon Steve Mackey.
Yes.
The original roller coaster tycoon Steve Mackey.
and then so each person works a station of the park.
Yeah.
And then wacky things happen. And then it could lead up to a comedy show taking place at the park.
Okay.
Kind of like an Empire Records situation.
Yeah.
Sure.
Where they have a big party / comedy show.
Yeah.
I think of weird things sometimes.
Oh.
I don't know where they come from.
That's all I do.
I'm gonna be selfish and say no on this one.
No?
Kyle, where do you stand?
Probably not.
Yeah.
do it.
Selfishness. We are the 36%.
I like that top comment. That's a good loophole. Create diamonds, sell diamonds.
Oh, that would be a good loophole because then you could just
Make money.
You could just choose something that you're not. Yeah.
that you can make money with.
Damn it. It's good logic.
I don't know.
One more. You would go on vacation anywhere in the world for a week for free, but you would have a large spider living in your hair. all the
Easy.
time.
I already do.
You hate spiders, so you would probably say no to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially a large spider.
I would say no.
I could deal with like a small spider, like a mite. Could deal with a mite.
The comment. This is enough to make me get on the nope train to fucks that bill.
Pretty much. I would not do that.
Yeah, nope.
I've been on that train.
Did you guys know that like there's sometimes mites in your eyelashes?
Yeah.
I try not to.
I feel like Kyle's gonna leave this podcast feeling more
This mustache.
upset than when he did it.
It's a mite central.
That really creeps me out. Humans are disgusting.
Yeah.
Like we truly are, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. That's about it. Unless do you want to do one more? Let's do one more.
Let's do one more.
I will not. Yeah, bugs really creep me out. You will marry the man or woman of your dreams, but another spider one. But flying spiders will hurt you for the rest of your days unless you stab him or her in the heart.
I think that's a heavy no. That's both downsides. You can marry the woman of your dreams, but you have to kill her.
That's like not even a dilemma. That's two negatives.
What if the man or woman of my dreams is a giant spider?
What if it's a vampire? Man or woman
Oh,
of
yeah.
your dreams is a
What
vampire.
What if it's what kills like a giant bird?
What kills a giant bird?
What kills spiders?
Oh, it kills spiders.
Birds, right? Do they?
They probably do.
Birds will kill anything. I saw a seagull eat a pigeon recently.
What the fuck?
It was nuts. It was fucking crazy. It just like picked it up and just started like smashing it against the ground and like, oh my god.
Seagulls are ruthless.
It was horrible. It was like 7 a.m. I was like, oh my god, this is terrifying.
And the pigeon died?
Oh yeah, I would think so. I got out of there kind of quick.
Jesus.
Felt like I like stumbled down a back alley onto like some gang violence, and I was like, I gotta go.
That's madness.
Because that seagull would have gotten you next.
My dad tried to like intervene. My dad was like, hey, fellas, guys. But he like started to walk, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm like, don't. It's a circle of life.
That's I recently outside. There was a seagull with 1 foot. Like literally, it was just a little stubby.
Yeah.
One leg was just a little stubby.
Yeah.
And I felt really bad for it, so I started feeding it bread. And like, I legit felt bad.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you only have 1 foot, little bud.
Yeah.
And then I came in, and then he was gone. I will never know.
Yeah.
What happened to him? But
yeah,
when I there's something in me, like if I see like an animal in trouble, I will obsess over it.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
help it, for
Yeah.
sure. Like that's just who I am.
I'm that
I'm
way
I'm a
too.
good person.
I drove an owl from Dartmouth to Lawrencetown once.
Aww.
Yeah, it was an owl. We had like 2 boxes in the car with random animals. It was an owl and like a fucking baby raccoon or something.
Were
weird.
they injured?
They were injured, but they were at the vet, and then we were driving them to Hope for Wildlife.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I really want to go there sometime.
It's cool. It's a cool spot.
Yeah, yeah. You know where I love? The wildlife park.
In Shuby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been in years.
That place is like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Or it's the closest thing to it.
Yeah. This is...
What a weird... Sarah, maybe cut that. That's an embarrassing analogy.
Sarah, leave that in.
The wildlife park in Nova Scotia is just like Jurassic Park. I recently went on a train with Jurassic Park of videos that were talking about scripts of Jurassic Park that didn't happen.
Okay.
Like versions of the different movies that didn't happen. Oh my god. The fact that it's folded. Make it. That's
so damn disrespectful.
That's
Fix
even.
your shirt.
I can't believe that Kanye. So Kanye sold shirts with his dead mother on them.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
I think it's kind of
douchey.
Weird.
It's a little weird. It's like, I don't know. There's just no need.
I think it 100% is a little bit. That's.
He had to know that this was gonna happen.
Was it like that the whole time?
No, I
Do we
just
know?
did that. It was like,
Oh, okay.
beautiful mother.
It's gonna be distracting. That's actually terrifying. Can you make her say something? Or like. What is she saying? Say something Kanye West related.
It's a hey, Kanye, come be a guest on the InTalksicated Podcast. Listening? It's me, your mother. Kanye, it is I.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. That's very scary. But we're gonna wrap it up. But you guys, do you have anything you want to plug?
I mean, we were doing a show tonight, but by the time everyone sees this,
our YouTube channel.
Yes. Do you have anything coming? Oh, I loved the new video. The editing made me laugh out loud.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I like editing like that. There's something about that style that just hits me in the giggle deck.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
You ever watched the Eric Andre show?
Briefly.
Yeah, I love that kind of editing where like
just bizarre.
This is once where he has someone eating a banana and he adds a crunch. And like, to me, that's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, I love that. I love him. I actually saw him when he was here for Pop
wow.
Explosion.
Damn.
He got naked on stage.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah,
Sounds
it
about right.
was quite the show.
Yeah.
No
Mark
one's-
Little opened for him, right?
Not this time that I
Okay.
saw him.
I think it might have been Adam Christie.
Okay.
I think it might have been, yeah.
genius.
It was at the Atlantica.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I saw Heidi Brander too. So
Oh,
It was
great.
the same show.
It's a great
She
show.
opened for him. But yeah, you guys subscribe to Kyle and Brandon Are Famous. And with YouTube, as it is, there's no fancy URL we can say yet, right? Are you guys at 100 subs?
No.
It's hard though. I'm not either. I'm like,
No.
like, but you gotta get to 100 subs before you can do like youtube.com/
Yeah.
whatever, which
Yeah.
is fucking stupid YouTube. But go subscribe to these guys. I will make sure that there's a link.
Yes, please. That's all we have.
But social media too.
Yeah.
Shows, upcoming shows that you wanna. You're gonna be in.
I'm going to be in
Yarmouth?
Yarmouth. So if anyone
Yeah.
listening is in Yarmouth, come see me at Dooley's on July 26th.
July 26th.
I don't think anyone's going to go.
Yarmouth is. I don't know. Is there a big comedy scene
No.
there? Not so
No.
much. No. But maybe it'll bring the small town, like, because it's something to do. So maybe it'll bring people out.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely bring people out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon, what about yourself? Anything?
Oh, jeez. Any shows? No, not
Yeah.
really.
Well, if you have the ability to go back in the past, listen to this episode, and then, like, just come back to this day
Yeah.
and go to the show at 8 p.m.
Go to my
tonight
show 8 p.m.
at
tonight.
Art Bar?
Art Bar on Granville. I'm hosting. Kyle and Chanel Freer are headlining. Got Jim Temple, Emma Mater, Joe Harfouche, Sam Bartol. Rumor has it that Tiesto will be there doing the music for us.
Yeah. He's going to be there.
Come back in time and go to this.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
maybe it's the hope that there'll be more of these.
Yeah,
So
hopefully. That was
that's
yeah,
something
that's
that we can keep
definitely
on
my
the
goal.
radar.
That's definitely my goal is to build a relationship. Hopefully, have that be a regular venue.
Yeah. And there's tons of options for, like, you can find these guys at any open mic.
Oh, yeah.
Any night of the week.
My
really.
Instagram is at standupbrandon, and I always post whatever shows I'm going to be on there.
And so does Kyle. You're good at that too.
Yeah. Kyle
What's-
Barnett Comedy
Dum
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 Dum.
on Instagram. Put their handles.
Oh, it's going to be right there.
Yeah, right here. Can give me. There you go. There you go.
Here, maybe this way. Right there.
Yeah,
Put it right there.
Put mine right here.
And then eat it.
Ow.
I don't even know how I can.
I love crap.
crap all. But guys, thanks so much for coming on.
Hey, thank you for
Thank
having
you for
us.
having
It's
us.
a hot afternoon, and maybe hopefully we'll get you guys both on a live stream sometime.
Hell yeah.
Maybe come host a live stream or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's always a lot of fun because you get a lot of weirdos
Yeah.
in the comments, which it's fun to talk to weirdos sometimes.
I love creeps.
But thanks so much, you guys.
Thank you.
Do the honors and ring that belly bell. Bing, 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 bing. Doop, 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 doop.